see if niggas so done, why I keep talking about it? You literally making money off my name, my nigga. For an interview, like, you still bitch made. You still what I said you was, like, hey, cuz, can't go in pure.
Hey, boo boo, what's going on? Ill. We gotta talk about this. I'm on my way home, and I was like, oh, what's all this stuff about, Boosie and his children or his child, right? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? What you think about it? Because I know you done seen it, right? What you think about it? I'm going to play a little bit of it, though. Maybe all of it. Because I'm sitting here like, ooh, ooh, thank you, mama. Thank you, mama. Ooh, mm. But anyways, I know you done, looked at a couple of the streams out there, right, with this Boosie and his daughter thing. They need, I don't even know what they need. You say he out of pocket. I don't know which one is out of pocket. How you doing, sister? What's going on, beautiful? How you doing, lovely? But I don't know. Why you say he out of pocket? Why you say but he out of pocket for what? Taking a car? But ooh, there's still levels to this. Ew, come on, boo. It's still levels to this. I, and I know. Okay, but still, being 16, right? Come on now, 16. Like, I think we should both say it needs some. This needs some intervention. This shit don't need to be talked about. This shit needs some intervention here. A diss track, a diss record. Come on, okay, a diss record. So a diss record caused what? Them to perpetuate a game to get more child support. To get to get more child support. This record caused somebody to go back and get more child support. Now he did say that he was doing like 2,500 a month. That's what he said. What's going on, Extreme Mad? What's going on, y'all? I'm like, oh my God. But at the same time, it's a level to a 16-year-old mouth when you sitting in a parental shoes. You know what I'm saying? It made me think like, wait, ooh, you kind of let the adults deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Something is missing here, and what it can cause is a contagious effect. You understand what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't, I don't think that her live was probably for 18 years or older adults. What if there's some more children that's around that age and in school and stuff, and they watching this, and this is gonna cause a social contagious effect, which we already have, of how like this is okay, not from a child, not from a child. I think that, in my opinion, that the parents should handle this. I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, you don't even know, being. I mean, I know you know, but being a parent, and when you sitting back and you raising your kids to to be respectful and to be this no matter what the situation is. You gotta let the adults handle it. But what I'm looking at and what I'm listening to, ooh, okay, like, ooh. Do you know how many parents that are attempting to raise their children to be respectful and become smart and stay out of trouble and stuff like that, right? Do you ooh, this is like boiling blood parenting moment. You understand what I'm saying? uh, no matter what altercation or feelings that you may have for your parents, it's a level to this guy. It's a level to it, man. It's a level to this, man. I don't even. I mean, I know how I could feel behind this, but since this is the internet, it's like, oh my God. But let's listen to some of it, y'all. I mean, even the part where you keep hearing, be in I mean BAN bitch ass BN, even that part. I'm like,
You still
what?
bitch made.
This right here.
You still what I said you was like.
What? I mean, we won't know that for sure.
But
No, we
I'm trying
don't
to see
know.
if niggas so done. Why I keep talking about it? You literally making money off my name, my nigga. For an interview.
Let me pause that. Cause she says that he's literally making money off of her name. Is she? I mean, like, is she famous? Is she famous? I'm just asking for a friend. Is she famous? Like, where she work at? What she do? What does she do? Is he taking money out of her mouth? Money that he's allegedly, giving her, as he said in the last interview. He pays 2,500 a month, and he feels that they was, stirring up some type of scheme or something, to get more child support or some stuff. It ain't never enough when people go broke. Okay, when you are overspending and stuff, it ain't never enough. But I'm looking at her, and she was like, ill. She said that you literally eating off my name. Where that come from? Where'd she get that from? Huh? Is that hood? That's that hood language, ain't it? You literally eating off of my name. Now he was born before her. He's way older than her. Somebody that what is Boosie, like, what, in his late 40s or something? He in his late 40s. He he needs to eat off of a 16-year-old name. Well, that shit fun as hell. mm. I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to understand. You say, to be honest, this story sounds like you heard it before. Sounds like a whole scam between the child and the father.
Like, you still bitch made.
Oh.
You still what I said you was like.
Oh.
Hey, cuz skin going pure. Thank you. Like, it's stupid.
It's the domination for me.
Right. It was demonic. Thank you. Never domination. You still heard about that? You still heard? That's crazy. That was what, 16 years ago? You still worry about that?
Now he has come out. Boosie has come out and said something. Now I remember one of the moms long time ago. I don't know if this is the one, and maybe it is, that done went to jail or something like that, and then he had to step in. Then he has made notations about um um he stepped in when she went to jail, and she lived with him, for the summer, and they was just been going back and forth on parenting, and then he had another man in front of him, that was proclaimed to be the dad, and then once he found out that it was his or something, he took and went and changed up the names, the first and the last names. You say they both clout chasers, baby. If this is clout chaser, they they can keep this shit here. This right here is some low level, blackness right here. I just don't know. But if Boosie's story is true about the mom, being caught up in the drug game and doing some time for that in jail and not being able to be there, to start off raising the baby, then, and there's other people around, and her adaptation to the world, it just started out like wrong. It just started out so freaking wrong, So now the mother gets out, and ain't no telling, what type of activities, or if she was still doing them, while trying to take care of the child or this or that. Like, this shit started out wrong right here. This whole baby daddy mama syndrome shit done started off wrong. This shit crazy, y'all. Listen, it's how she speak. And I get it. That's her and her dad, right? This is their fiasco. Okay. But it's on the internet. Like, ooh, I surely do hope that, it is restricted from children, even 16, 17. I really do. Hey, Joy. Hey, sweetheart. Listen.
Shocking, he popped it up, and you didn't even know what was going on at 8 months. That's weird.
Like, and what else was said about the first? I mean, about the he was in my life for the first, what's the name?
First 3 years, because I was in jail.
How you gonna contradict yourself like that when you made "I'm Sorry" song saying "I'm sorry for leaving you when you was 3"? Remember that? Like,
calculations. So
like what? Y'all look, y'all don't want to really, like, that's all that's toe up. Like, why I can't find nothing on here? I'm trying to see, like, how I don't know how to. Why am my Instagram acting stupid right now? But okay, so yeah, like, y'all tell me. If you don't listen to somebody, stop claiming. I mean, like, if you not really disown, but okay, so
what I like to know, because I know there's a lot of parents in the chat. I just want to know, like, after you guys have heard this, right? And it's coming from a big celebrity and his child, out here in this universe, on this internet world. As a parent, how do y'all feel just hearing her speak and not knowing her? We don't know her, right? But how does this make it feel like that it's just parenting gone wrong somewhere? Like she needs some hugs. Like, it needs to be some intervention. Like this ain't what it has to be. Let the adults handle this. Like, I'd have been like, nah, I'm staying in the kids' place, because adult business can be entirely way too much for a child. So not only can you can look at her, you can hear her tone, that she chooses to use. You can hear the ad libs that she's using, right? You can tell there's some anger and bitter there, but where did it start? Where did it start? Did it start when she had then learned that she had absentee from her mom? Did she learn it to become bitter, or sad, or frustrated, angry at the world? Like, because maybe she was being handled amongst different people, or is she angry because if Boosie's story is true about the first guy, and being introduced as her dad, is she angry because she was maybe or possibly lied to at that point in her life? There's a lot of anger in this child, and somewhere it should have been dealt with. Like, for instance, for example, she might have been already walking around the house knocking vases and shit off, and kicking in the wall with her foot, and throwing cups up at the ceiling. Like, somebody missed a cue. Somebody was not around enough to notice that, we better get, some medical attention here, some one-on-one. We better move her into a more better, calm side of the world. We better, something is messed up here.
You don't mess somebody no more.
You know what? You know what it sounds like to me? What's that? Chucky Bride? What's Chucky Bride? Yeah, the seed of Chucky.
If you say I don't mess with her, is you still gonna bring that person up? That's the thing too. I don't know how to turn them off. I don't know how to turn comments off at all. Like, I don't know how to turn comments off. Like, let me see. What 3 dots? I don't have 3 dots. I don't have 3 dots.
On live or Instagram?
On live, but anyway.
Turn them off.
I don't know how. It's not no way on here. I'm not even reading the comments. I'm talking. I'm a real whoever comments. Like, if I was to look down, okay. But anyway, it's funny because he really got y'all thinking y'all know my whole life, and he don't. Like, how y'all the fans and don't remember him saying that he went to jail when I was 3. Then come back and say, oh, he been in my life my first 3 years. What, my nigga? You better be here for the 16 years.
Oh, let me tell y'all. Because, baby, back then, if I'd have told RC, what my nigga, how many of y'all ever address your parents as what my nigga? I'm scared to say what my nigga to my mom right now. Shit, y'all heard what Bill Cosby said? I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. That phrase stuck with me, and it still sticks with me all my damn life. Especially when RC said, oh, you better get in this house. What I was supposed to say? What, my nigga? Man, my head would have been on my damn body backwards. So you know what I look at when I hear this? A child that has not had that fear put in them. Like, she haven't even received the eye. So I'm going to take it that maybe she started off with the silver spoon in her mouth. Is that what kind of vibe y'all get out of this? As a parent, we got to look at this as a parent. Now, I've seen ill comments in the chat, right? So let me bounce to the adult part about my feelings on that. Because at the end of the day, he's a grown man. At the end of the day, yes, what he said and what he did may hurt. It may cause some confusion. It may cause, this of what is being seen on the internet, right? However, he's still the grown man. He's still the dad. We still have that generation of respect, with levels to the game, no matter what, right? Now it's like, shit, you tell your parents, I wish you would, or you still a BA, in. I'm like, what? I couldn't mad. A girl, I don't know, but Boosie did say something that I do support. The Bible says it, no matter what, you should always, respect your mom, respect your dad. Says do that, right? No matter, because those are the people that brought you in the world. So your first breath came from, that development. Like, this is how you are here, right? So, but listening to her at 16, y'all. Let me finish the story.
And my mama never did a joke. Yeah, she never sat in there alone. Tell you what, you always talk about rap this, rap that. Tell people how you stunts the people that your daughter, mama do. You want to talk about going to jail? You stuck the people that'll get them though. Let's talk about it. You a rat. You a rat. You a rat. You a rat. Who called the people BRPD? Ooh, y'all love BRPD and BR. That's why I'm glad I don't stay down there no more. Anyway, she not encouraging it. Because if she was encouraging it, she would have let me curse on her. But she not even letting me. And I'm going to respect my mama and not even what's her name.
You heard that, Il? She says that her mother is not encouraging it. But baby, any type of those words at 16 coming out a mouth around a parent, who cares, and there should be no teeth. I'm sorry. There should not be no teeth, but you can clearly hear an adult in the background, rebuttaling right behind her. She's following up like right behind her. And so in a sense, it kind of is encouraging, but she says that her mom is not encouraging. And that's exactly what it is. It's just in a different form and fashion. Because the mom basically should have been like, get off that phone. Or shut the heck up. Or we're not saying nothing back to him. Things like that. And then speak to her so that the understanding is there as to why the mom, the adult, is making this decision. That's how I think that's just my opinion on handling something. What's going on, Sandra? Let's see what else she says.
Somebody. She never bought your Benz neither. That's the thing. I'm never materialist. She ain't have to. Yeah, she don't have to, my nigga. She put clothes, shoes, outlet, nails, hair, outlet. 16 years straight. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, he bought me a couple shoes before, clothes before, but who worked for me year round? Rachel do. So please, do not think you know my life. But y'all gonna do that anyway, so I'm not tripping. Like, I'm really not.
So when you hear that statement of what she was saying about telling the world the difference about what each parent has done. Rochelle has done this for almost 16 years of her life. And yes, she gets a pair of shoes and a 2023 Mercedes, and she get this. And according to Boosie, again, he's giving up $2,500 a month. Most parents don't even get that. If you got a regular old job and your man got the regular old job, most likely you're going to get your $280. Regular people, 100 and something a week, a $280 a month. You talking about ungrateful? Boy, these goddamn rich ass people need to get a grip on it, boy. But yeah, she's in that world. But man, what makes her be committed, or feels that this is the world that she's in? And I don't think that maybe she's lost with trying, with understanding that she's only in that world. Because I don't think the mom isn't the celebrity. Is the mom the celebrity? I'm not sure. So I don't give a solid answer to that. But as far as what I'm hearing, it doesn't appear that it's Rochelle that made all of the money, or Michelle made records, or Rochelle has the celebrity status out here, right? To me, it seems like it's Boosie Badass, the one with the celebrity status. So there is a parent that has paved the way for a child to bounce back off on. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're only here and there to speak the way, act the way, get the way that the things have fallen into her lap, developing her character by way of the celebrity parent. Isn't that how that works? So I really think that, ooh, yeah, she's gonna need a little help, because there's not a clear understanding put out, in my opinion, to this child. If it was my child, if it was, I'm going to have to sit you down. Because that's the only way you are able to develop this type of language, this type of lifestyle, all of this shit is through the name of the parent that is carrying the celebrity status. That's it. Had he not been a celebrity, nobody would know who this child is, because nobody would, I don't guess, be paying Rochelle, the mom, any attention. I mean, I wouldn't guess that it goes like that. So it takes me back to her earlier comment of what she was saying, that how my name tastes in your mouth, or something like I'm the shit, you gotta use me. I'm like, what in the hell? Hold up, baby. I had to tap my baby on the shoulder. Hold up, you talk a little too fast. I mean, like he the one that is the the rich one. He the one that is the celebrity. Now I get what he said, then pissed us off. But hold on, hold the milk or some shit. You can't. No, you shouldn't be saying that right now. That don't fit right there. Cause we won't be nothing without being able to follow up behind a celebrity. Cause wouldn't nobody even be knowing who we were. I don't know.
Like,
oh Lord,
Dominisha. Niggas bring up anything when they hurt. Y'all know how niggas is. They be hurt for years.
Damani Unique.
It was Damani Unique. Thank you.
That's what it was.
Thank you. Never gave Dominisha. Yeah, you must be mad. You must be mad at that nigga. You must be mad at that nigga.
You know what? You know where else the failure is at in this in this story that that's actually right now is this week's viral story. It's the fact that the child doesn't even take a moment to sit back, or it makes me question, right? What other type of children, what other type of families have she, been around to notice that her behavior is a little bit different from the people that she may know that does not have this behavior? You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the rich people, it don't matter anyway, right? But again, had it been me as that child, 16 years old, and I have developed this type of characteristic behavior, right? I got to go look and see why my friends ain't acting like this toward their parents. The white good friends or the other brown skinned good friends. I had to question myself. Well, wait a minute, I think I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know. What if this can cause a conflict between your friends? Like, oh no, you can't come around. I don't want to be around you, or stuff like that. This can go bad. This can really be bad, y'all.
Yeah, and y'all talk about stealing. I hope nigga not saying I was stealing. I never stole. Yeah, Dom, I never stole. Never.
And I did whenever I had to. But I was young.
No, they talk about like spending money, I think. But anyway, nigga even say y'all a child don't bash her. I'm not worried about them. They can't. How you gonna bash somebody who don't care?
See what I
How you gonna
mean?
bash somebody who's not a public influencer? Y'all like I'm really. I'm normal just like y'all.
Like real shit.
I just don't let no any nigga get in my head. I ain't gonna let no celebrity get in my head. Who? I ain't no yes man to nobody. And that's what y'all expect me to do, be a yes man to that nigga. What, cause he my daddy? Well, not even my daddy, cause he my sperm donor. They don't even deserve a title like called sperm donor long. Like what? I don't like all that. Then I gotta hear from about this on live. Talk about nigga did an interview about me. What y'all? What my cut at? Instead of bringing up my lane, where's my cuts? And I don't even need the money, but it's just the principle though.
I do. Fuck this.
Like
They say I'm money hungry. Fuck this. Yeah,
Girl,
like you wanted to come get a DNA test? That's how they go.
Ooh, the mama say she do. She need the money. She say, you know what? This is how I think a lot of this. When I look at families like this, right? When I come across a family situation occurring like this, and if I was rich, right? If I was rich, and I get it, you know, I accept the baby. Okay, I'll talk about the baby, and the doors will be open to the baby here and there, right? Here and there, but not without intervention, not without somebody always around, you know. But this, I'd have had to buy this one out, y'all. As a man, I'm speaking now, you know, for most, you know, for me as a man right now, I have to buy my out of this. The minute that I came across the first $1 million, the first $1 million, we signing the contract. Here go your cut. Goodbye. Nothing else to be said about me. Nothing for me to say about you. Go on. You know, call me if she needs some Pampers, or call my sister, or better yet, call the attorney. We gonna work it out this way. This hell to the no. I'm sorry. And I know, you know, a lot of people, I don't believe in, you know, abortions and stuff like that. But shit, I'd have had to abort this. I'm not talking about like abort on the you know, through the doctors. Not that. I'm not talking about by death. I'm talking about getting the hell up out of Dodge. You know, some parent-child relationship, it just can't be. It's no different than adult relationship. You gotta know how to separate, man. You gotta know how to say keep sweat, bye baby. Love you. Love you, cause I ain't going through this shit. And I'm sorry. I had them girls, and I had a girl turn out like Chucky the Bride. Like y'all. Shit, you better hope you can blow up into the sky and print out what you want to read through one of them clouds, and I'll read it from over there. Ain't no way. I'm going to go talk to Jesus first, and then I'm gonna listen here. This is what it's gonna have to be, and I'm just gonna pray for the baby's safety. Ain't no way I'm finna be bothered with no seed or chucket or bride or whatever. Ain't no way. None. This is a very, very stressful and toxic, you know, relationship. And there's many of them out here. It's just the fact that we go on hundreds and hundreds of channels for development of a child, you know, even development of becoming a parent, development of growth, all of that shit. It's not working, y'all. This shit ain't working. So the best thing you can do is like just throw water under the fucking bridge and walk the hell away from this one here. Hold on, let me see what else she said.
Hey, who else? Then you talk about some hood right there. Hood right there. We have a baby for a hood rat.
Who knocking their door,
Who knocking a door to see if the hood rat baby he's?
Like, come on, man. This shit is devilish, y'all.
Who had you when your mama was in jail? I cannot curse you right quick. She was never in jail. That's the thing. He the only one that did life. I mean, not life. He the only one that was on the death penalty. Should have stayed on there. That's how I'm feeling. And I don't take it back.
That's what dad's supposed to be there for.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. Keep that shit above. Your dad's supposed to be there for you when your mom ain't.
Right. But guess what? He was never there mentally. Never. I need to get out my own life. And then don't bring up my siblings and nothing. Talk about some, oh yeah, they was mad too. My siblings wasn't that mad about nothing. Ain't nobody come text about nothing. Said nothing. Stop trying to fake throw across the street. Like, who wanna start mess between? Like what? Come on now. I can get on my own life. Like, come on now. Nigga ain't like you what I called you. You what I'm mad about what I called you. What you act like. You ain't showing a word about, you ain't showing a word nothing, but that's what you act like. I mean, of course somebody, some people go D-ride. That's them. Like, y'all going off of what another nigga saying. Like, y'all don't remember back in 2021 when he was on all them voice reports talking about somebody he was going, basically it was saying how he was going like hit me and all that, put his hands on me and all that, black my eye and all that, what I was like, what about 12, 10, 11, come on now. I still got the recording. What? Pull them up. Why is y'all acting like he's so right? They should report somebody that really
Now, one thing to remember, y'all, every action will get a reaction. So if she's stating that around 12 years old that Boosie was saying and doing these things to her, threatening to black her eye, there should have been an imposing question about, well, why would he do that? Well, what had happened? Now, everybody out there knows that it's also some entanglement about the uncle of hers, right? I guess the brother of the mother, right? They got that whole, shebang bang going on. What's her name? Ivana? Yeah. Ivana Kenny, girl, ain't no way, baby. Ain't no way. Because the first thing as a parent, and me getting $2,500 a month, right? It is coming in regular. The first thing you think about doing is noticing a behavior, the characters of a child that is developing, and now you got to analyze it to see, is this going to be something good? Is it temporary? Even if it's temporary, you know what? We going over here. I'm gonna pay for this, and you take that child out that whole goddamn atmosphere. You move that child away from the atmosphere of what is causing the anger. What's causing the anger? But like I tell y'all, boy, we sit on all these freaking shows and we watch all these shows with all these goddamn learning processes of how to deal with this and how to deal with that, and oh, that's a tragedy. Oh, that's fuck all that shit. Cause you got to sit here and be watching all this shit that is constantly existable every freaking year of our lives. Heal the world, they pray. Heal the world. Oh, it starts from inside the home. Yeah, it's not enough people getting called out about what's going on inside these damn homes out here. But this is some wild ass shit here.
Use his own child. Huh? I'm trying to see why they so many. But y'all swear to God. Y'all swear to God.
Swear to God.
I swear on my life, I never been materialistic.
Swear to God.
I never been materialistic. I don't care. I never been materialistic.
Well,
material.
I think it's safe to say that her education is being learned from social media. I swear to God. At 16. She's getting her education from social media. Copycat. She has already decided that is going to get her somewhere in life. And they gonna miss that $2,500 a month if Boosie break that darn verbal agreement. Oh, yeah, they're going to miss that. Now, he did say that, to him, it sounds like something that was planned. It's planned. They done planned this up. The mom wants more money. They probably overspending, or the rent or the mortgage is too damn high and all that shit, living fancy. Sometimes, when you are indulging in different types of inducing different types of drug, all that stuff, that's a very expensive behavior. Fancy cars is expensive and all that shit, right? Sometimes, anger up from going broke once you didn't had it. Now, he says that if they plan falls through and she decides to take him to court, well, he only has 19 months of child support. I wouldn't even give the satisfaction. How much is it for 19 months? Cause I want to pay that shit in full. I sell Boosie, sell one of them goddamn cars with a letter on the inside of it saying good goddamn riddance. I be gone, y'all, gone. Hell, ain't nothing like your damn peace. And this right here, boy, this ain't nothing but the devil up in the midst of this shit here. I paid them all. I be done with this shit. I don't want no monthly goddamn payments at all. I want this shit paid expeditiously, and I want it gone. I had to. This type of shit here. You just gotta erase it from your memory and then pray on it, cause maybe the daughter, once she get around 30s, 40s, or 50s, realize it ain't a pot to piss in when they come back around then, walking with a cane, or to develop some, illness or something, and I miss my dad. I really want to make it up to see, the Boosie got to go sit his ass down and just wait for that time to come. I just wait till I'm, come holler at me, shit. Let's reintroduce ourselves when you are elderly. Be like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm out. I don't know if it be something in the bad chromosome of sperm and cell. They be tainted, and that this is what you get after you have, you decide to have birth, when you bring a child into the world, like shit, like damn, I should have washed, like something ain't right here. Oh.
Stuff, but I never been materialistic. So it like all that don't.
Why? No,
Now listen to this.
What did you tell her? What?
And I always talk about doing stuff to somebody else.
I didn't tell nobody to dish you. What did you talking about? What did you tell Tori? Cause she crying.
Hold up, she pulling it up. Yeah, you gotta bring old stuff out. Like, come on.
Bitch, I just want to let you know I'm gonna see if you can swim. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. That girl ain't dog you out. All that girl said was you be busy. Tell that bitch I'm taking out my wheel in the morning.
Bitch, take this shit from me. Come on now.
You call my daughter.
Wait, ma, pause it. Pause it, ma, real quick.
Taking out my wheel.
When I was 15, I had a big old block party. Everybody in Bjork could vouch. I had a big old block party. This man gave me a big old stack of money.
5 bands.
He gave me a big old stack of money, y'all. Guess what? Soon as everybody left, guess what? He got that bag, put that in a bank account. I couldn't even use it. Come on now. I've been getting stuff took from him. So y'all instead of saying, you gonna miss out. That mean I've been missing out. Come on now. That's the problem. Speak on stuff you know, not stuff that you hear. That's the problem.
Ooh,
that is the problem. That's the problem. Y'all wonder why y'all miss so many blessings. All this gossiping. That's the problem.
Emotional. Everything gotta be about money. What about the emotional shit he's doing to you right now?
Talk about some child support being. What is that? Did y'all let us say that color stuff? Okay, I said something about the color. The whole point was about him not being a father. No. But y'all want to pick out the list of. Nigga never been there.
She even got the fingertip clapping nails, girl. She even got that. Social media is gonna kill us all. Well, not me, cause I'm grown, but baby, baby. Y'all let Coda Bear flip them damn fingers together talking to me. Baby. And I don't even know if my insurance cover prosthetic fingers and knees and stuff, but baby, one time, if you clap them fingers at me one time, that's all you gonna get is one time. Yeah, you gonna need to see a prosthetic doctor, because they gonna be gone. It's just that, I don't get me wrong, I hear her passion and being angry, with their underlining and undisclosed situations that's really deeper than probably what the world knows except for their immediate family. I get that. I can sense her anger, with her dad. Maybe he did take care, maybe he missed some years, maybe he didn't. But we're talking 16, 16. Then you got people out here, saying what they want to say or whatever they want to. 16. When you got this does remind me of Azrael. When she was on the video one time clapping hers because yeah, I just don't know. But yet they're in court like a grown, like she 40 years old now. I'm like, wait a minute, how y'all flipping cameras like this? Over here, she was and I'm in, and that's my man. And then on this camera over here, it's because y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I'm like, what in the heck is going on right now? What's going on with these cameras? Who's playing switcheroo with these cameras now? You best to believe at 16-year-old, because the emotions, they rage in a 16-year-old. You got your cycle, you got separation and parenting, you got separation and siblings going on. You like her direction, sense of life right now is all confused. It's all balled up in a yarn, and she's being torn. Her ligaments are being torn over here and over here. She don't know which way to go. So I can sympathize, a little bit with this, but the conclusion that I don't know, I have to take a different road to this. Like, man, my child needs help, man. This is something that my child should not be dealing with at 16. Get your head in the books. Get in the schools. Go and volunteer in good community service. Go help, volunteer at handicap centers and things. You got to get your mind away from the adult business, right? If the dad is going to come and drop a check here and there, okay, that's fine and dandy. But right here, it's a waste of time as a child developing the develop of her freaking life. It's like it's going to waste. Like, and however, I get it, there's still years beyond her. So at 19, 20, 21, yes, things can turn around for her. But to me, once you start building up all that anger at the beginning of your life, that shit is hard to get rid of, man. It's very difficult to get rid of. You're building up those memories, right? The bad memories. And usually the bad memories will usually take over a lot of positive and good memories that you would try to develop. They become so overwhelming, they will override, because your mind is subjected, for good, more fun and good energy into that brain. So she's get 19 and 20, man, ain't gonna be nothing for her to step to somebody and be one to fight you. But what she's fighting is what had been going on in her past. Those are those silent demons that just sat right there, so you can have a reason to roll up on somebody, for the old stuff. Let me see.
Me mentally, anytime I felt happiness from this man, it was temporary, very temporary. Bumped it down real quick. Like, come on now, like, I can say a lot. I'm really limiting my talking. I can say a lot.
And tell them why you really left them up there.
Yeah. First of all, I talked to him. I'm moving. I've been telling him I'm moving to Houston. Been telling him. So boom, at the time I had my car, I was doing the transportation. I I had to drive up here with my mama. And cause she had a bad car accident. Like what's that hard to understand?
Like I was really in a wheelchair.
And then on top of that, we got into it like at least 2 to 3 days before. You know, he told me, fuck me and my mama. No, he didn't say fuck me and my mama. Well, yes, he did. He said fuck me and my mama. But when we really got niggas started getting into it, he was like, I don't give a fuck about your mama being in no car wreck. What the whoop? Cause I wanted to go home and help my mama. And that's what he told me. I don't give a fuck about your mama being in no car wreck. So shit, I went home. What y'all want me to do? Be a yes man? Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to go home and help my mom who almost died in a car wreck. Who was there for me when you was locked up in Angola. What? Could never be me. Loyalty go always over. Loyalty is go always over. It's loyalty over anything with me. I swear to God. Loyalty over love. Loyalty over all that. Like loyalty, it's always loyalty over love. I don't care. And I don't hate them, but I don't love them either. Straight like that. I ain't got a fake. I ain't got a pump fake or nothing. Like dead ass. Like I'm not playing. Like I don't like I said, he was never there. Like I don't know how to explain that. Like he was never there for me mentally. So I'm not missing out on nothing. So I'm not like, it don't bother me. Like my nigga, I don't care. It's the fact I had to find.
Hold on, I gotta ask a question. Because, you know, she says that he wasn't there, and I'm just wondering how true is the story now. I gotta go back, because I used to follow, you know, when the mom first came out, long shit, about 5 years ago now, 6 years ago. So, and I'm wondering, I'm just trying to think, like, as a child, you know, if I'm 16 years old, and if this could have been some time, you know, it seems like that there's room to have a mutual understanding, is what I'm trying to say, right? Knowing the fact that, if it's a fact that what Boosie says is that he wasn't even introduced as the father at first, right? He says that it was a whole nother, you know, in her life, and he paid and got that man's got her name changed to his name, the first and the last name, right? Now, to be mutual in understanding about this, when I look at her, when I hear her, and also looking at her, because I'm looking at her, right, and her demeanor and stuff, I don't hear in either one of these stories, maybe Boosie a little bit on Vlad, I gotta go back and listen to it, whether if he was hurt behind it. Maybe he was hurt behind the fact of not knowing that he was the dad first. Maybe he's dealing with some, you know, some a mental situation also by finding out that he wasn't told, allegedly, that he was the dad. So he took that as a reason to fall back, and then now, you know, accepting and being told, I guess maybe they had DNAs, and now this is my baby. And so he had to step himself out of an arena as well that could have possibly, you know, damaged him from not being told, first off and foremost, that this is your child. So it could be possible, you know. And so I think that, you know, really, they both of them need to go sit down in the intervention and start talking about the beginning of this, and really put out, if Boosie feelings were, you know, torn down or whatever between the mom and dad, by him not knowing or becoming aware immediately that he was a dad, and then also with the child part about it, like, this is why maybe he responded to things, or why he, you know, felt that he couldn't be there all the time, because his mind was going through some things that was composed by the two adults, the mother and Boosie. It's like there's a way to fix this. There's definitely a way to fix this. You said, hey, I know, hi. Most won't ask, but I'm unafraid to say I need y'all help with food and shelter. Anything will help me. Thank you to who can and might. God bless. Triumph 3033. You're going to have to hit my email. We serve a good God. You're going to have to hit my email. I got to talk to you before, you kind of come in and ask the people for help over here. I have to know you, and because I won't solicit it for you until we know that, it's for you. You can tell us it's for a good cause. And I don't think that these people, they don't mind helping here and there, but we want to make sure that we doing some honest help and stuff. So, and you want to hit me up, or since you took, time to drop your Cash App in my chat, I guess that's okay. And the people are reading your chat, so I'll let it sit there this time. But my email is up on my about page. So next time, just kind of be a little bit courtesy, and hit me up. So, we can see, get you some help. I don't think we mind helping people in need, but we got to know who you are a little bit about you. Okay? Just a little bit. So you say, I don't know. I don't know connection. But in order for it to happen, like I said, you got to hit me up through my email. So it'll roll up the screen. But yeah. So I don't know. Let me see what else you say.
From other people and from live while I'm out at school. Like, I'm too pretty for this. And none of this, I can't do. I forgot. I said I was going to respect my mama. No more cuss words. Just had to repeat what was said or whatever. But yeah, like, baby. What if he was to pass? How would you feel? Numb. Don't say hurt, because I'm not. Numb. What was there to do? I tried. Like, y'all don't understand. This was his last chance. I tried. Y'all don't understand. I gave him chance after chance.
That's what it's giving.
Yeah, gotta be.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what it's giving. Y'all don't even know how far it's supposed to act, so yeah, y'all would do this. I told you, I need to get on that bitch. You got more followers than me. I let them bitches know. Yeah, I can curse.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto US 57 North.
Fuck a fan, yeah. Fuck a nigga. Nigga been banning that fan. Bitch ass nigga.
But yeah, that's y'all see these people.
I did when you had it. Want to talk about stealing? Yeah, you wasn't that famous when a nigga got pregnant.
Turn right onto US 57 North.
Yeah, before you had money, remember you used to ask the thief to steal out of the polo store for you? Mm-hmm. Used to go to your beginner shows, fresh. Thanks, sorry.
Continue on US 57 North for 37 miles.
But anyway, what I was saying? Oh yeah, like these people funny in the comments, man. What the, like nigga really laughing at y'all because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Like the people that know, really know. Like,
don't even argue with them bitches in the comments.
I'm just talking. But anyway, I'm trying to. It was something else that I was saying. But you started talking.
Even look at the interview yet.
Exactly.
And don't want to see it.
And don't want to see it. Like, that is so crazy to me. Like,
the fuck you sitting on that child, man? Come on, man.
A child
and
that they supposedly
disown. Bitch, she get it from you. From you cursing out your mama.
Oh yeah.
You dogged your mama out in front of your children. Bitch, do bleach on her when she staying up there and everything.
But I'm the disrespectful child. If I was disrespectful, yeah, I got it from Torrance. Mm-hmm. Torrance Ivy Ray Hatch. Yeah, if that was the case. Yeah, I remember all that. I remember how
shit here. Oh my God, y'all. It is, yeah. Now this is toxic. This is very, very toxic because as an adult, it makes it hard to watch this. It makes it hard. It's very hard to watch, a child, a 16-year-old. I'm gonna stop calling her a child. I'll say a 16-year-old, do this. I don't know about y'all, but even when I'm in the store, and you'll see somebody like 10, 12 or whatever, I'll be cutting my eyes. Be like, oh, oh my goodness. Then I'll be like, oh, glad it ain't mine. I'm so glad it ain't mine. But you can see where the learned, behavior is coming from. And she just spoke on the fact that, well, she got it from her dad now because, the mom brought it up. The mom brought it up. She got it from her dad. And then, how old was the dad at the time when he was allegedly cussing out his mom? Was he 16? Because I'm almost thinking that if Boosie was 16 back then and probably was cussing out his mom, which is probably a southern, lady, right? She'd have probably hooked him in his mouth, but he, I don't know. I wondered how old was he, when he cussed out his mom. It'd be a little bit different, even though disrespect, shouldn't happen. But now they have this rule out here. I guess it doesn't matter what age you are, disrespect will be met with disrespect. That's the game now. They done changed this up. It don't even matter about who you are. You could be the grandparent, the uncle, the deceased great, it don't even matter. Disrespect will be met with disrespect. That's the policy right now. And regardless of the age, everybody is following that policy right now. But, oh, baby. I'm trying, doing commentary, like you want to be fair. You want to be fair, especially when I don't know the whole story. I stopped following it when I seen the mother sitting on the porch, doing what she was saying. And Boosie was a lot younger as well back then. So I used to follow, when those two first kind of hit the streets out here and their personal business started to erupt, right? And I was like, well, but then I had to make a decision like, oh, I don't know if I want to, keep watching them. I'm like that with the reality shows, right? Because I know that it can plant a seed in your head. So depending on the type of psychological things that you've been through in your life, there's a piece in your brain that will grasp that and become that, do that, act like that, say that, walk like that. I didn't want it. I was like, I used to click on the basketball and I'd be sitting there like, what in the orange juice grapefruit hell is this? Are they teaching people how to act? Are they showing that in reality some of these things that they say and they do actually happens in people home front? Are they mimicking this? I didn't know, but I didn't see where it was helping your humanity race. I couldn't get shit out of that. I sit here and watch a program where you like the last one. I'm be honest with you. I think that did it for me was that goddamn All My Children. And that was, I don't know if y'all can put the years in there because I done lost track of the years. That was me watching Erica with two brothers. 1 month she was with Adam, and the next month she went, and then it was some fighting going on up in there. So that's really kind of where all of this new generated reality shows had come from. Dynasty World, All My Children, what's One Life to Live? It just upgraded from there, and I was like, I ain't watching this shit, especially celebrities. I just didn't have it in me to. I want to know about who you done been, who you and you. Oh, now you fighting over him. He finna fight. If they don't get this bullshit off of TV, like, who want to know that? But for somehow it became of the new genre world. Like, this is what we were. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I couldn't do
bleach
it.
on my clothes, mess out, put out, mess up all her cars.
Took one of our cars back.
Right, I'm not the first. I don't care though.
Stop playing, man.
Like,
What's wrong with people, man?
if you was a regular person, y'all wouldn't be on his D like
And you got somebody sitting from my house.
Well, no, I'm gonna have to correct that, because now, sweetheart, I'm actually finding out that you ain't even got to be a celebrity. All you got to do is just hit IG or post it on Twitter, and these people will make you a celebrity overnight. I don't know if she ever done heard a Twister song. Overnight celebrity. Oh, that shit is possible. All you got to do is just have a juicy story. Or you can, just be a random person that then got shot. They'll make you a celebrity. George Floyd wasn't no celebrity. No, they made him one though. Out of demising, out of a brutal attack that caused him to become deceased, but he became a celebrity. So I don't agree with her on that one, y'all.
From my house.
Girl,
Ever
speak
since
about
we
it.
took that car. Yeah, anything happened to me, that's what
Y'all, instead of saying that, y'all, I'm sorry. They respect stuff don't go. They respect you. You get it when you get it when you give it to me. I don't come at people disrespectful. Come on.
Yeah, you said.
And it's not the.
After the car was taken.
Yeah, I said what I said after the concert. And not when pause my not
anger.
and not only that, not even about the disrespectful part of, not even about the disrespectful part about the mama stuff. I'm 13, man. What is he calling me a hoe and a bitch for like I'm a hoe in the street? Excuse my language.
Okay.
I'm saying, but he bent. Yeah, like
I had to give her that one there, but to be understanding once again, anger erupt. Now, with the eruption of anger from an adult, granted, and maybe he may looked at his daughter totally different now as a stranger or something, but y'all know when y'all get to fighting family like that, that's exactly what a family member can become, a stranger, right? And Boosie was wrong about that. I have to give her that one. He was wrong, but maybe he didn't, take a step back. I need to stop making goddamn excuses for him, but I heard him, say on that video, he called her the bitch and all that shit, y'all. He called her all kind of that. I was like, oh, Lord. But does that show possibly a lack of love? Probably not. See, if you look at it from a psychological point of view, right? Sometimes that type of anger, and that language can also show this is the way that I know how to love, or I love my child, but I am so mad, like can't help but the shit came out, right? So it could be tears. I don't know if y'all seen Tears Under the Sun, right? It could be that type of way that he dealt with it, and probably cried at night based on regretting that he said something. But because there's fuel there's more fire added to the fuel with the mother in the background and this being said and some things that she's saying that may be truthful. So that's like a knife being stabbed in the heart. Then he's saying some things that might be truthful, and that's a knife being stabbed in their heart, and everybody's just saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Oh, God.
he been doing it. I've been getting called on my name by this man. He broke my heart before a nigga could.
I don't even know what that means.
Listen, I'm a little girl.
Dog, you all that girl said you be busy. Tell that bitch I'm taking all my wheel in the morning. I'm taking all my shit in the morning. You call my daughter a bitch? Tell that bitch I'm taking all my wheel in the morning. You call my daughter a bitch? I'm gonna black her fucking eye when I what you doing? Put your hands on my eye. This not a hustle for y'all motherfuckers. And women for do me embarrassed. Yeah, all this bad like your bitch ass broke. What that y'all brother around? I'm gonna see if you can swim like your bitch ass. You ain't do nothing to my brother. Your bitch ass. You ain't do nothing to my brother. I'm gonna see if you can. You ain't do nothing to him. Please like him, bitch. You ain't do nothing to him. This crackhead ass mama hoe. You ain't do nothing to him.
13 and you talk like I'm 16. Listen to. I'm
That's what I tell you. It's up.
But anyway, yeah, nigga coming at me like he just blessed me all my life, took me on shopping, like this nigga really father of the year, and that's not even the worst. I done been, and my mom probably, and I had to tell mom this when I got older, man.
Ooh,
cause I thought it was normal. I didn't know that I didn't know that wasn't how a father was supposed to be with his daughter. So but anyway, yeah, like, nigga been disrespecting me. I disrespect him back, and he's so hurt. I don't care, my nigga. You can speak it on it till you 55, I care. But my thing is, if you so done,
okay, that ain't funny, but it was funny.
Like, why are you speaking on me? Don't you got a whole fat charge, my nigga?
Ooh.
Like, do you really want me to get on here and say something? Huh? Okay, and I don't want to hear that. Oh, you was wrong too. I don't want to hear that. Oh, you was wrong too. I ain't wrong with nothing. And I honestly don't give a fuck if you think I'm wrong. If you're really being real, like.
Yeah, and I could have been dirty and called the police because, yeah, nigga got a whole restraining order out on you. Yeah, you wasn't supposed to be in front of my house.
Oh,
What's wrong with you way in Houston?
Okay, so
what?
I don't know, y'all. Just my opinion. And I hear a lot of other people opinion about this, and with the situation I think that Boosie is going through, he's involved now with the courts and stuff, right? I would take 10 steps back off of this. Sometimes you gotta let a person fight amongst themselves, and that's a fact. And I understand that. Don't get me wrong, because I know I be on this too, right? I know I be on this too. The thing with me though, I can do it. I'm a grown woman. I can do it. I know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. In other words, when to plug it up and when to unplug it. Trust me, right? So I don't do things that I do not know that I'm not doing, or some things that I will regret. There's nothing on this YouTube that I have said or done that I feel that I will go into that regret mode about. I promise you that, because I know I turn it on and off, right? But when you get to watch something like this of natural birth being, or maybe I don't know if it was natural birth, but birth being produced and brought into this world where there's an entanglement between a mom and a dad, and it has gotten to this level at this point because this is family, right? It's like a decision has to be made on Boosie's part, in my opinion. Gotta lay it to rest, gotta take 10 steps back, gotta let people argue with themselves, and that's because of his hands being tied in several situations. I know people, feel like they bad and they got them things, them boys and all that stuff, right? But you gotta make a decision for yourself. The child, I guess her name is Tori, right? She'll have to find her way, and whether if her way is straight to the left, because Boosie may feel that she has a mother that just may not be, leading her to the right direction right away. It's just gonna have to be what the hell it is. Now, as Il said when he came in here, he kind of, in his opinion, feel that, maybe both of them could possibly be clout chasing. I kind of lean towards that a little bit because I do follow that whole Krayshawn and Blueface guy, right? And I'm like, man, they know they need to quit it with this shit here. But it's social media. Social media has opened up the doors now for our brown-skinned people to vent, to heal, to repent, to pray, to make money, to do anything you want to do on here, right? It's just, I don't know. This ain't no healthy shit right here. So I don't even know where you throw prayer into this, because they say God sits high and look low, so he sees this stuff going on right here. Like, what can you pray to him about? They'll fix it? Fix it? Nah, he knows if he want to fix some stuff like this or not. I don't know, but baby, they need intervention, or somebody gonna have to take the bigger platform and fall back with no response, no nothing, don't exist. Okay, voila. Oh, child.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Well, I just like stuff recording in case something.
Bro.
I don't know about how many of you guys have figured out, because I have, what actually is going wrong right now, and probably how long has it been going on. There is a child and a mother, in my opinion, again, who seems to have more dominant of a friend relationship than they do guardian and child, mother and child. It's missing right there. It's missing right there. Nope. This is not what we about to do. This, to me, some of the soldierous women in the world, when they come through, listen, either a check gonna come and a check don't come. This is not what you finna do. This is not how we finna handle it, because at the end of the day, I got you. I'm the mother. I laid on the table. I pushed you out. Somehow, sometimes I tell myself, and I know it's not right, but I do. I'm still looking for the answer to why I do so. I feel like that the mothers, because you're the one that carried them, you're the one that delivered, you're the one that pushed, you're the one that probably had that first held with the bundle that they wrapped up and put in your hand. I don't know about y'all, but I know what I felt. And I felt that no matter how much the world can have its twists and turns on life, on family, on just people in general, right? No matter what and how this plays out, I got you. That's how I felt. I got you. I had already put it in my head before I had left the hospital that, other than the second child, I had, I just wanted a boy. And that was just my story behind that, right? But other than that, right, you have to think of the fact of life about this, right? Because you could have that baby and lose the dad the next day. And the baby could be without a dad. So you put yourself at all times in that position as the number one parent. I don't give a damn how shit get played out. Whether you end up married 50 years out of it, you become that number one parent. Like that instincts, it just snaps in you right there after that last push. You be like, I got you. I got you, because I brought you in here. Yeah, with the help of the sperm, with the help of it. But after you receive that help with becoming pregnated, you should have the whole rest of it. You should have the whole blueprint and the guidelines already laid out about how your baby gonna be, what you gonna do for it, how you gonna do for it, regardless if there is a man there or not. That blueprint should already be in effect. That's just me. After that last push, you should already been in that lane of being ready to control to handle, to deal with, to guide, to provide for that baby. That's just how I feel. Now, I could be wrong about, my theory, but mine's worked. I'm going to tell you that. Mine's was effective. It came through. I came through because I already knew, I was already prepared. One, because we know ain't nothing in life promising to us. I was taught that at a young age. Nothing in life promising to you. You never know who's going to flip, who's going to do this, who's going to go broke, who's going to be rich, who's going to die, who's going to live. You don't know none of that shit. So you just got to be prepared for it. What's going on, Chef?
Play some music or something. But anyway, whatever, I don't play no music. I think I'm about to talk a little bit more. But yeah, like, one, I really don't care. Two, if I was hurt, I can be hurt because that's supposed to be my daddy. Like, but I'm not though, and that's what y'all expect me to be because.
And another thing, hearing her talk now for the last 19 minutes, right? I don't know if she's ever been told that there is no book to parenting. There's no book to it. Well, now there is. You had Dr. Spock back then and all the little nursery rhyme books, but truly, there is no book to it. They're all fiction. So the stuff that you read and you hear about, those are other people' life expectancies or life plans and goals and stuff. You got to find your own. We going to make those big mistakes in life. We going to make some smaller ones. But once you realize that nothing is more precious in life than having family, the mom and the dad, I don't give a fuck if the dad stay 3,000 miles away. You have to maintain that family relationship. It's important because you're not thinking farther ahead, about life. And I don't think that she is giving herself an opportunity to do so. I don't, because you're going to get older. You're going to get older. You just might need your dad. He just may be the last person standing beyond his illness to be there for you. So you kind of don't want to burn all the bridges. And that same message is, is for Boosie as well. Yeah, we sound good saying, I don't need you. We sound good saying that shit. I don't need you. I can do it. I got this. I do that. For momentarily, then go ahead on and do it. Let's see how it works out for you. But we never think or get ourselves prepared for what's to come in the future. However, but baby, this girl got these goddamn finger snapping, clapping things. Let me see.
First of all, I'm a teenager, so y'all expect me to be so emotional, but I'm not finna come on here and cry and say, oh, my.
Oh, you gonna cry?
I'm not finna get suicidal just because of what a nigga. I guess I can say a nigga. Don't care if it's.
I gotta stop her again. As you may not cry on the outside, but that heart still works. See, maybe she don't know that the heart and the conscience works together. And the same thing with Boosie, because you don't see him crying on the outside. When you lay down or you having that moment of silence, that heart and that conscience does get the working together. You start crying on the inside. And after you start feeling and doing that, because that ain't nothing but the spirit putting you through it to get you to understand what is to be understood. At 16, nobody can expect for you to know. 16, well, I could say there was a lot that I did know, but then there was some that I didn't know. Had to learn it along the way. You're both going to cry. You can bet that. because that's just normal. That's just something that you never understood about what type of a spirit that is that comes through your body, because you ain't really learned Christ. And it took me a long time to do so as well. But you're gonna cry. Oh, you gonna cry, sister. Oh, yeah. Y'all could disown each other now, but this some toxic stuff here. Let me see what else she say. Y'all, I got to go get me some Twistlers today, so I'm going to let this play for a minute.
Or not. I'm not finna kill myself or down myself or get depressed just because a nigga trying to bash me. Like, that's, like, y'all don't understand that's what he wants. Yeah. When he took the car, fresh. Yes, he's very controlling. It's giving narcissist, whatever it's called.
Narcissist, because that's what we do.
But yeah, like
somebody need to inbox me for the interview and I'll tell you the real. She can only say so much.
And
she know. Yeah, real mothers keep some shit from their children. I'm talking about mothers. Hood,
but
the fuck. Hood red where?
But yeah, I don't like all that. I mean, but yeah, I don't like all that. Stop putting her in our shit.
You ain't got nothing to do with that.
And another thing, nigga always saying, mama probably talking down on with you. Since I was what, like,
after you finish hitting that phone so I can tell them. I'm gonna say one thing, like real shit. I'm gonna say one thing, I promise.
All right, ma, just let me say this one thing. What I was about to say. Oh yeah, I forgot. Here, just get the phone. You don't want to know more?
I say like this, if I was that builder, I wouldn't have kept you away from him.
I need to speak on. Yeah, like, nigga keep bringing up my uncle. Like, you were so much farther of the year. Once your child was born, you should have put all that behind you. You should have never spoke on that. After that, that's how I know that nigga never had respect for me.
Right.
Instead of putting my uncle in songs, woo the woo, like y'all want me to have loyalty for this nigga he don't even have for me. That's not me. I'm sorry, that's not me. I don't care how much money he got. I don't care how big he get. I don't care how low he get. I don't want to be a part of that nigga life. I'm glad I don't gotta call nigga my daddy no more. He's a bitch. Like, for real. Like, I'm glad. Anybody that know me knows. When that conversation came up, do you like being the daughter of a person that's famous? I always said that it was aggravating. I'd rather have I never said I'd rather have a regular, but I said I'd rather have a dad that's trapping or something. Like, don't get me. I'm thankful, but it's just like, it's annoying. I ain't saying I was like ungrateful for that life. I'm just saying I'm not materialistic. It never mattered.
I know that's right, Shannon.
How I do to y'all.
Yeah, this stuff here.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you, but I don't even think I think, well, can't say they should change the name because it is diversified, so amongst cultures and things like that. The only problem, here's the thing though, Shannon, because of our culture, the development of our culture, right, for where a lot of us come from and what we do, what we was engaged in, and what we have seen or whatever, we don't diversify to go, to the culture of, the white people, to go see what's going on with them knitting, or how they made a volcano, with rice, and we don't do that. We just stay catered to what we know, what we're used to, and the more of us gets more involved in it and more involved in it, it just grew. It grew massive like crazy out here. But I think I've had enough of her. She's getting ready to go off anyway. They need intervention, or they, in my opinion, they need to stay away from each other. And as far as these allegations, or Boosie was saying something about taking him, being taken for possibly more child support. I got the call. Listen, tell me how much it is. How much is it for the 19 last freak? They ain't gonna turn the money down. The mama already said she can use the money, right? They ain't gonna turn that down. And sometimes money will be the author of the confusion overall. Nobody knows if they have money, if they don't. Now that she's become a social outcast member on social media, everybody knows that this is Boosie's child, and vice versa, right? Now she has her opportunity, as she told Boosie, you eating off my name, you chasing off of my name, that can be easily fixed, cause maybe if he stopped saying her name and stopped mentioning her or whatever, sit back and see how much, of an audience. Let's see how she can grow. Let's see where she's pushing her alleged celebrity status to. I don't know what she do. Is she a comedian? Like, what? Do she dance? What do she do? I don't know. But other than that, partner up with her mom to talk 30-year-old shit on social media. My nigga, the bitch ass. I'm like, oh Lord. So somebody's gonna have to die down. Other than that, I'm like, I look at it like, put his opinion in here, like, wait a minute, now this could be some clout chasing. I don't know. Hell, done put some damn Christmas lights around the vegetable yard, y'all. I tell you, boy, I ain't gonna. Now, see, this is why, a prime example. I need to turn around and show y'all. I really want to show y'all. I guess this is a prime example. Matter of fact, I am going to turn around and show you why I just said what I said about culturism, right? Let me show you. Now, diversify to, bring out the other culture. Let me show y'all this shit. Wait a minute. And I know I said it because I can't relate to why they just did this. I really can't fucking relate to it. And is it that I can't relate to it because I am brown skinned? I know I don't think that too many brown skinned people gonna come out here and do some shit like this, right? It's not of norm. I ain't never seen y'all do no shit like that. But we got this in here. Wait, I'm gonna show y'all this. Now I done roll past here. I come past here a lot, and this is the little community free vegetable patch thing, right? You can come over here and pick you out, your peppers or your tomatoes and stuff, right? How did this get here? It was a donation from, I guess, a supporter of the grade schools in the area, and she passed away, to my understanding, and so she left $1 million, for this little park to be built for the kids in this area, right? Now, she was a white old lady, I can tell you that. She was a white old lady, and that's what she did with some of her money, with being rich. So, but baby, let me show y'all. Let me see if y'all can see this here. This is a vegetable patch, right? Y'all see that? So I roll past, being stereotypical, I'm stereotyping, right? Now, I done roll past here a couple of times. I said to myself, now what goddamn, excuse my Spanish, honky tonk done came out here and put some goddamn Christmas lights around these damn vegetables. See, to me, that ain't right. But that's just my culture. To them, it is right. It was the best thing to do. It was the best thing. First of all, I'm going to check into that shit to see where the hell I'm going around this area, y'all, where the Wi-Fi, it kind of switches over from the tower to the tower, and then it just shuts my shit down. I don't know why. I'm calling. I got a problem with that. I want to make sure ain't nothing in my goddamn property taxes is coming out. Where y'all? Who is that free electricity that they getting over there? What's going on? Where they getting that shit from? Matter of fact, when I think about it, I saw them watering them with a bunch of water hoses and sprinkler. Where y'all getting that water from? Where y'all getting that water from? I know goddamn when that damn home get assessed, listen, I'm gonna check that out. You have to understand why the inflations and shit be happening out here, because they be doing sneaky, creepy shit like that. They ain't doing no shit. You know, like that light pole on the street is bright enough for them goddamn. That's just how I would be arguing that shit down at the board, but I don't go down there too much. I just read it in the paperwork that comes out. I'm just saying. But anyways, y'all, like I said, just gonna have to wish that family well. We're gonna have to wish that family well, because baby, you talking about would have wrote a love letter, put it in the bottle, got the first goddamn canoe, I'd have been gone from that one. Ain't no way two people laying down, making love, or screwing, or effing, or whatever, whichever way y'all want to call it, should end up. I just disagree with it. Not bad parenting. I'm a different breed when you're breaking up, especially when there's children involved. But I know it doesn't work out that way for everybody. I ain't down with all that fighting and shit. I ain't down with all that I'ma kill you, kick your ass. I ain't down with none of that. We have a child that we have laid down, whispered in each other's ear, I love you, yeah, it feels good, until all of a sudden, I hate you. Where they do that shit at? How could you, I don't know, I could walk away, I could do that, but somebody that you lay with, that you didn't share, passionate time and stuff with, right? It ain't in me to do so, it ain't. I just can't do it. I be practicing it though. I'll practice it, like, let me see, let me get in the mirror and see. Get your shit, get out. I be practicing that goddamn what's that movie with old girl in it? She burned all that man shit up in the car. I be trying to practice that, but it just ain't in my heart to do so, man. It's like, I'm too damn nice. But I ain't came across no situation like that. I ain't never had no situation like that, never at all. So to see something that seems different to me, may be normal to others, so only thing, like I say, I just wanted to opinionate on it tonight and wish them well. And the same thing can apply to Boosie's daughter, Tori, and this is not being negative or pointing the finger or nothing. I feel like the same way that I watched Azarel speak and talk her shit and do all this shit, like, no, this ain't where you turn it on and off. I feel like that when now that you want to stand up and become that adult and not even really knowing the adult world, man, you'll shut that shit down. Because the adult world, if you think that her child world is something else, wait till you enter the adult world. It's even worse. Because the 1st and the 15th, you can't stop that. Them bills are coming if you making them. Turn the water on. The bill is coming. Flip a light on. The bill is coming. Don't matter. Grow any bigger. You're going to need a bigger bra. That's a bill. You're going to need panties. That's a bill. parents ain't gonna be around all the time to take care of it. So there, if you're looking towards the future, I think that staying in a child's place, man, if I could have had it for more than 18 years, I would have done so. But you got to leave the nest. And then there's a whole nother waiting to exhale. Yes, baby. Get your shit. I be practicing it though, lady. I be practicing it. It just don't even come out right. I can't be mean like that, man. I can't be mean like that. I'm that person like, if you got to get out, like I'm gonna help you move. Like you ain't got enough for the rental truck. I'm that person like, you know what? I'll rent a truck for you. You that person that's falling short, not to put your ass out and you can't get nobody help, move. I'm gonna be there at your new house. Where you want this at? I end things peacefully. Cause when I get older, I never know if I'm gonna have to fall. I might have to call. I might have to call Jimbo up when I'm 99. I don't know. So I ain't finna burn all them damn britches like that, man. I mean, keep you close. I'm gonna keep you close. I'm gonna make 20 trips to move all of your jeans and gym shoes into your home. That's just how I am. And then I'm going to say, hey, see you later. I talk to you later, and I know a lot of relationships don't go on, in the aftermath about, hey, you want to go have lunch or you want to, shit, I'll do it in a minute because I ain't nothing, no bad blood here. Now, I know some people have problems because, your new girlfriend, got problems, but I'd be like, now talk to your girl, man. Bring her along too. But that's just how I am. Just don't ever get out of fucking pocket. Don't be looking over here like you gonna miss what you had, nigga. Don't be doing that shit. It's all up to you. The ball's in your court. It is what it is, because I can be cool as fuck. Around your new one, your old one, all that stuff. Just keep them, just keep them copacetic and we all good. Because I'm good people. I'm really good people, but it is what it is. I wish them well, on their journey. However, I do believe Tori, there is going to be some things that's going to be refrained from being said in Boosie's story and in hers. And that's of obvious, not only with them, that's like that in humanity. And then know what it does? It leaves an entanglement out here on decision making, conclusions, even analyzing. You can only opinionate on it. I ain't gonna tell all the shit. Nobody ever does. Nobody ever does. Nobody in this entire world, not in court, not in church, not at the gym, is going to give you 100% of every detail in a story. That ain't gonna happen. Nobody. There's not an existable person that will do that. It's a whole bunch of flashbacks. But y'all know what? Because I saw Scooby-Doo come in the chat, and I did have I had something to say, right? But I'm going to say that for another day. Because I was like, oh my Lord, they done took his video down. But we'll say that for another day. It is what it is. That's a whole different show, though. But in case y'all don't know, I go over there to his chat because I like his commentary. I always have liked his commentary. He's fun. I don't give him about whether his story is true or false or whatever. I listen to his stories like I have done everybody's stories out here. And again, I ain't on no team. I don't give a damn about this shit. I really don't. Once you put your thoughts and how you feel in the hands of the person that is running this trial, everything else is relevant to me. A lot of stuff I object to. I just sit back and watch, but I like his commentary. Should he be putting it down? I like not that it's a good thing, and I probably shouldn't like it, but man, watching it, him and he hit Bookham and Bookham hits back and this shit is on YouTube. Neither one of them is hurt or getting hurt right now, and him fight, man, that shit cracks me up. I don't give a fuck about that shit, but I like going over there. So, I'll be over there, kicking it and laughing with the females over there, and it is what the fuck it is. So don't judge me. But he be having his stories to tell, and I feel like, well, if everybody else got their stories to tell, shit, ain't no need leaving his out. I might well get his too, so I might have to tell the T on it. Shit. Like, ooh, child, he said this, he said that, he said this, and it is what it is. And I am in this sector, eventually, be on my other channel, but this is just where I am. I like doing my channel just like everybody else. So, you say we don't need no uno mo. What the fuck is that? I'm a little slow. I don't even know what that is. So, you better hunt it when she lays down at night. I bet, Shannon. And you know what else gonna bring those tears? Because when you ain't got it, Shannon, shit, you gonna be wishing you had it, checking that damn account or the mailbox or whatever, and noticing that 2,500 ain't there that much. Shit, you be like, oh Lord, do you know how most parents, go through that aspiration when that child support over with at 18? I think you get about another year or so or whatever if your child go to college or something like that, right? Boy, you be, oh, God damn it, because you just realize that you can turn it down a notch a little bit because you got that little extra income coming in from the man. You got that little, now that shit done turned off, now you got to turn it up, because 9 times out of 10, most parents ain't saved that money. Because you already know, you should know that for a fact, because when they call the man up about maybe the check is late or I didn't get none, you know what they said? You know how much Borax costs? Do you know I got to get some school clothes? See, when they doing that, oh, they done spent up all of them, they ain't never saved shit. They ain't never say nothing. Because the ones that do say, you don't hear that from them. They'll fall back. They know it's coming because they done got enough money in the bank now. Shit, about 20, 30,000 off of 17 years of child support. Like, oh, it's going to come. We got enough. Come on, we can go shopping. He'll send it. He'll send it. No, you had the ones on that fall. Be like, I got to get school supplies. She needs some shoes this month. Like this month, ain't that not seen you 10,000 last month? And I know that women gonna say that's besides the point. You late, but what it can do is diffuse, like stop the arguments. You don't have to have an argument about it, because now your conversation should be, well, I took care of the shoes and the clothes. She got everything that she needs for this month. So maybe you late with the child support payment or whatever, and and I know you're good for it, and I know you'll be sending it or whatever. But I just want to let you know, I took care of, everything. I got money saved up for that. So if something has happened or you ain't been able to been to work or whatever, just communicate with me, because, I'm not blowing the money on it. But you don't have too many of those like that out here. Them motherfuckers want they check on the 1st or the 15th, just like that goddamn EBT. Yep, I know, right, lady? I'm like, oh, I've never had, child support. I'm just speaking on it there, hypothetically, I guess, but I ain't never, like I told you, I'm not on that whole bookum shit, about, signing bonds and contracts and stuff like that. I'm not on that, like in that, the level like he is, not like that. But I do not sign a lot of stuff that I don't, I don't want to participate in that. I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. I'm more neutral about it. So me being neutral means I'm just going to see by me, but I'm not going to disrupt or distract what else is going on in the world that other people have pro-choice to be involved with. You either do or you don't. So, and I have that right to not do. Example, we get a lot of, birthday cards, You get a lot of, the deceased cards, or if I go to, let's say, okay, like this right here, for instance, and this one here is just not a big deal or so, a grocery store or wherever, and they got that big box in the middle of the floor for you to fill out your information and drop your name in it so you can win that card. I don't do no shit like that. I don't sign, I don't sign cards and shit floating around all through work. I just don't do. I don't leave traces of anything, nothing, nowhere, except for where I have to. I'm pro-choice. I know that I'm gonna have to be able, back then, when they, before they had direct deposits and shit, you get your paper check. Okay, I ain't want to do it, but I have, I'm locked into this system right here. I gotta show you my social security cards. I had to sign it. So those things like that, I'm okay with. But all this other pet peeve ass shit they be wanting you, I don't do that shit. I ain't signing a goddamn thing. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you, when they did that one petition, I don't know. I think it was up on when I think Randomman was reading it, or Sylvia, right? I was laughing my ass off, right? And I had some of the moms like, no, it's cool, sign it. I don't sign no motherfucking shits. I don't sign shits. I signed when I did the thing. It went under papoose. Period. What are the people doing with the, I don't know. So when you leery, and that makes you fall into, a little bit of doubt, you step the crap out. No. It's like, okay, I wanna help. I wanna be involved. You know what? I'm gonna have to go and hit this anonymously under Papoose. One Papoose, that's what went on there. It didn't reject it. Shit went straight through. I was like, well, okay, that's sufficient enough. However, I was totally aware, when it comes to YouTube, because the channel is monetized and all of that stuff, right? Well, YouTube would know the government of all of this stuff up under one papoose. I'm aware of all of that. I'm aware of that. But YouTube is also guidelines as well. I know they ain't finna get my shit out because they don't want no lawsuit. I know that I'm not fit to rebuttal back to a Bookham or anybody about no freaking strike, because you got to fill out that damn paperwork, shit that comes behind it. Ain't giving them shit. Strike the goddamn channel. I didn't give a fuck. Strike it. I don't care. I'm not responding to get a damn channel back by issuing the person who I am doing, unharmed commentary about, to put my shit in they hand. You out your damn mouth. You gotta wake up pretty early in the goddamn morning. Have that strike. That was funny as hell. I set that damn strike out for 90 days. He gave me 90 days. That boy was hitting me. Boom, boom, he hit me, right? Well, if you want your channel, you can contact so-and-so to see if they would release it. Release my ass. You can keep that channel on a chain. You could have put concrete on it and sunk that shit before I sent you my shit. You ain't get nothing. So I had to sit the 90 days out. I had to make a choice. I wish the hell I would. You would make it him. Ask him. Fill out this form. Put this in there, the address, this and this and this and this and that. Like this shit, like we was going to real court. I was like, man, I hurried up and clicked the shit off of that damn guy. I was going to fire him until I started reading. But I'm okay, you can request for it to be request my ass. I hurried up and got the hell up off the damn form. I was over here 89, 87, 86, 85. I had to do some uploads from the other one. Now you gotta wait like 12 hours after that. Then all of a sudden, I just had to stop. What was that? Now I'm sitting here talking like, oh my Lord, look at this guy, this damn sissified boy over here crying, writing up goddamn statements. Oh, I knew it there. I said, well, now you got, I seen today the commentary that oh, shout out to Unscript Angel. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. Appreciate that donation. Appreciate that. That's love. Scooby-Doo had put out, right? And it was pretend I was watching it, right? And dude, I don't know if he know or if he is aware of it, right? Right? That throughout the news, all of the news channels, do you know that they cut Scooby-Doo out? He's not in the video that Scooby-Doo was showing, right? He ain't in there. I mean, on the new on the other big channels, that CNBC, all of them, right? Because they were showing the what's his name, Floyd guy, the Floyd guy, right? The black guy that couldn't get out of jail, right? On all of those, I just wanted Scooby-Doo to know they cut Bookham out when Floyd was walking to the chair, Scooby-Doo. I mean to the truck and up the sidewalk. They ain't show Scooby-Doo anyway. You say do that? Come here, get in the house. I've been sitting outside. I just reconnected with Bookham walking alongside the Floyd guy, right? Looking like a brand new. He done found somebody else to do security for, right? That's what he was doing. Looked like he just jumped. You know what? Like he was running by Canic again. That's how he looked. He just showed up, started walking by him, right? Now, so Scooby-Doo was showing it, and I guess Bookham didn't like it. Been going back and forth all this time verbally. But all of a sudden now, what did he do? Run to YouTube. And I guess allegedly, because maybe it was him, struck that boy, struck his channel. Shit crazy. This shit is crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm finna see what this police doing. They must have been out here fighting again. Yeah, watch, I'm finna see what he doing. Y'all wanna see what the police doing? Let me ask. Watch this. Hello? Hi.
Hello.
Everything okay?
Oh, yes.
Were they fighting again?
No, they were fine.
Oh, why are you in front of my house?
Oh, because I was investigating people were parked on that side and they were not supposed to park.
That's not even, is the ordinance up? What is it? I thought it was October 1st, isn't it?
You know what? Yeah.
It don't even know. How you gonna investigate that?
Well, someone called it in, and I guess I had to come and just tell them.
Be posting on that side.
Okay.
So it's not up anymore. So what does that, and you know why I think it is? Because they widened the street now.
They did?
Yes.
It still looks small to me.
No, that side got wider, yeah. So, but they widened the street up. And I remember when they removed it, because it used to be October 1st through 8. When does it usually stop snowing? About April, right?
Yeah.
End of February. So it was no parking over there. But those signs are not there anymore.
Well,
so
they have the one. That's what I was looking. I was wondering. So I'm still going to find out. But
oh, because this dude says no.
Clear, yeah.
Oh, if there is parking, because there's no time on it.
Yeah,
So that's what you need to find out. Oh.
But I mean, I talked to the lady at the party today. They were nice, and then there was another young lady here, and she was going out too, so she was fine. Usually for me, I just don't want to give people tickets or something.
Yeah, well, I know.
Because
Because they just don't like each other across the street. I've been trying to, mediate and get them like, come on, y'all.
Thank you.
They do not get along. And I'm like, but you know what?
I know, that's what they were saying.
I'm only nosy a little bit, so I'm going in the house. See you later.
You have a good night.
You too.
Take
Yep.
care.
Bye. Ooh. I just want to know. It's like, why you all know I had to be nosy? Because they stay, like these two neighbors, they brown skin. They just don't like each other. But I don't have them problems over here, y'all. Mm-mm. And I be trying to, like, y'all got to stop fighting. Y'all don't know why. He gone now, though, y'all. Police gone. Driving his pickup truck. Yeah, driving his truck. But where's my keys at? I just had to be nosy. Like, what you doing? Because I know they took the signs down from over there, and for the no parking on that side. I hate that they did it, but nothing you can do about that. So, my nosy, but I got to fix it. I got to fix it. What? I don't even know what I did with my keys. Hold on. I lost my keys. Oh, I was telling y'all about Scooby Doo, but what the hell did I do with my keys? Yeah, but Bookham ran to the YouTube popo. Yep, ran over there, and there's a video, and he's gonna take it down. I was like, this boy here is something else. Wiki washing. One minute he wanna fight. Next minute he go call mama and papa of the YouTube. I was like, well, but anyways, I wanted to tell, I can't find did I drop my keys in the grass? Oh, no, that's what I get for being nosy, Shannon. Now I can't find my house key. Why they do this shit at? I'm locked out. I'm about to, hey, Shannon, call Teddy and tell him to open the door. What is my keys? It's my keys. It's my keys. And all you do is, boy, them some smoking weed people over there, boy, y'all. They know they be smoking. I don't know what I did with my keys. Oh, shit. I guess I better wake Coda up. They somewhere out here. Teddy opened the door. Can't find my keys. I probably dropped them because you know what? I was trying to hook my valve on my house key. Now they empty my whole purse out. Sitting here. I'm still being nosy though. I'm trying to hear what they saying across the street. It ain't unlocked. It's my keys. I just had them in my hand. But yeah, he was showing a video with Bookham walking alongside the Floyd man, right? And when I tell y'all, let me tell y'all, if y'all haven't seen, I must have dropped them in the grass. If you ain't seen, let me see, what's Bookham boy name? Gerard. What was that? That attorney name? He went down there to see the Savages attorney's name. What was his name? Mr. Gerard, right? If he, maybe he didn't see it because he said, that's his boy, right? Say that's his boy. Man, his boy was going in talking about what that Willis lady should have been doing or gonna do to all of them. Even because the subject was about Floyd, right? Oh yeah, he's all up on Roland Martin panel. Yeah, I was like, well, that got some commentary for you, Booker. You can call your boy Gerard, Greggs. Call Mr. Greggs up. Because Mr. Gregg says, oh, Mr. Floyd gonna get what he want, and Trump too. That's what he said. I'm telling you, I was cracking up, Booker. I ain't gonna lie. I said, you ain't tuning in to that one. You said that's your boy, and you can call him up. Yeah, that's what you said. But Mr. Gregg says, he said he is all on board, especially listening to the way I think you are against what's her name, Willis and free Fredman. Ooh, you let Mr. Griggs hear your butt talk about them. Ooh, we um what's this? I lost my keys, y'all. I promise I did. Okay, let me call Coda. Hold on a second. Yeah. I mean, he was talking for a long, long time up there. Book. Yeah. Yeah. He got some shit to say about that damn Trump and Mr. Floyd. hmm I'm just letting you know. Oh, I ain't snitching. Oh, I'm snitching. Oh, girl. I'm just saying. That's what all I heard. Y'all go watch yesterday episode with Mr. Griggs up there with Rawl and Martin. Baby, he is down with the OPP. You know me. You know with OPP. Yeah, everybody. Wait a minute. I'm looking for the damn phone, y'all. It's in my damn hand. Y'all know what? That's crazy. Let me call Coda because I know my keys out here somewhere. It's y'all fault. This is y'all damn fault. Yes, it is. That I don't know what I did. Y'all know what? Why I just looked in the other pocket and found damn keys. Never mind. I thought I couldn't find my keys. I found them. Bye. Y'all, they was down in the side pocket of the damn purse. I swear. I went over there talking to Cheat from Chong in the police truck and couldn't find shit. Because that's who he looked like. Oh, boy. Mm-mm. Okay, I'm in the house now. But I'm in the house with, I got 30%. But y'all need to go check that out. Go check out Mr. Griggs. You know Mr. Griggs and Book can wear like the same little bow ties. So it's got to be some type of brother DNA going on that one. I found them, Shannon. They was in the side pocket. I don't know what took her so long. I knew you was outside. I knew. Come here. I knew her was out. I knew her was outside. I know what you was doing. Bye. Ugly. That's my greeting meter. Yep. Yep. So yeah, that's that's just that, and I just I had girl, I got something. Girl, let me see. I don't want to be I don't know. They might see me through the blind because I don't, when she having a party over there, but they just don't get along. They really fight. I don't get it. She don't like her having too much noise. She too noisy. Her newborn baby cry too much. It's just be going on. So I stay on my side over here where it's nice and quiet. I stay on the elderly side. I stay on the elderly side, y'all. But I like, you live in a neighborhood. Everybody got one of them little neighborhoods, right? You're going to always have that one that's going to give you some entertainment, okay? Yeah, I done seen real good, I been in good neighborhoods. Hell, you see on the videos, it be two rich people out there going at it. So it is what it is. It definitely is what it is. What you want? Huh? You don't even know what you want. You just sitting there staring at me like you gonna do something. Pull up. Pull up. What you got? Pull up. Look up. Pull up. What you gonna do? What you bad? You bad now? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Do something. Do something. Bust a move. Bust a move. What? What? Don't look at me like that. Like you ain't got. Like he gonna whoop me. You can't whoop me. No, you can't. He bad, y'all. He got an attitude. You said that's probably Bookham dad. I'm just saying, I know that they kind of had the same ties. That's all I'm saying. They be short little ties. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But all I know, his bro, Mr. Griggs, who he done growed up with and all that stuff, he yeah, he's totally opposite of what Bookham speaks about. He's totally opposite. He believes that all of the people that storm, hey Boopy, that stormed the Capitol and stuff, he believes that they went light on those people. He believes that if there was anybody that came after Miss Will, was a Freeman and those people, that you need to go down. He believes this Bookham best friend, Mr. Griggs. What you want? Why? Did you get some more Benadryl? You might want to take one. Must got a cold again. Mr. Griggs believes that if you came after that district attorney over there in Atlanta, oh, he believes that you needs to be crucified. You need to be taken down. So I don't know. I think that, that some great commentary for Bookham. He can bring Mr. Griggs up there as they look like identical twins and have a debate. Yeah, have a debate. You say you got one too, lady. The hell, you say you got a neighbor from hell. Girl, it's one in every town. It's one in every town. Sure is. TSK says, just finished making them donuts. Me too, girl. Woo, high five, honey. I salute. Mine is in the is made, getting mixed up, and should be getting ready to ship out by Friday. So yeah, my roast this morning, I didn't feel bad about it or nothing, but I'm like, man, I'm done with that. I'm so done with that. Like, all she got to do is, for herself too, is just, I mean, I ain't studying that. I ain't studying that shit because it's like, a hard rock right now. You know what I'm saying? And her only comeback is what she think. I must have had a baby in my house today because I found this thing. Why is this? There must have been a baby and they left the evidence. I like when I find the evidence, but her fight, her clapbacks is always about interjecting that man over there, and I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I gotta let her personalities deal with that. That the way she flow with men and how I flow, that we got two different type of flows. When I'm done, I'm motherfucking done. I don't go backwards. I don't need to be your friend down the road. I ain't finna be calling out your name. I don't need, like, the non-existence. It just happens. Like, it's not there anymore. You know what I mean? I struggle with finding the name anymore. So done and over with that, but she likes to use that as a weapon, and it's boring to me. It's boring to me. It's boring to me to constantly hear her, TSK, steady, talk about something in one sense and then do the opposite. Like, you contradict me. Like, fuck. Like, I'm like, she don't hear this. She doesn't hear this, and most people who loves to hear themselves talk, or feels like they have that empowerment over another person, because of words, or because of school, or because of your friends that and been with. Man, the fuck out of here with that goddamn bullshit. I don't listen, do all that shit, TSK. So like you talking about bored, like really boring me. And all of this come from because you know I'm gonna come out, you know I'm gonna laugh about it, you know I'm gonna tell the stories, you know, pretty much on my channel. Ain't nothing really much have changed about my channel. I still laugh, I still clap back, you know, and I'll still talk about other random shit, right? That wasn't, I'm just telling the story. This is what I seen. Oh, you know, fire clap back. Oh, and then I put a triggering post up in my community, you know, whoop de damn do. But no, you know, plus it was triggering, and I'm sure it was. So now here comes the firing back, and now you want to reminisce down memory lane, and what's the first thing that you're reminiscing on? A fucking man that I don't know. Don't get my life has went on. My life has traveled forward. She's still going backwards into a girl. TSK, don't get me started, girl, because you know I'll get going. Don't even get me started on that. I don't pay no attention to that goddamn woman. Her fight should have stayed right in the direction she you open the door up at going to the north. I'm like the sun. I done rose and set on the east at all times, ready, slowly maneuvering around. Sometimes I might come to the south, sometimes to the north. Yeah, I don't know. But I know when I rise, I set in the east just like the sun. Sitting high, beaming, trying to observe some stuff. But, you know, so, you know, it's just old school. And you know, they put up some damn shit like wasn't going to follow up on that freaking live because I did, you know. It is what it is. Shooter shots. Shooter shots. All I know is it's exhausting because her weapon is always about a fucking dick. Like, who in the fuck is like a dick? You just gonna keep using a goddamn dick? Aren't you over this shit? The same dick that then called out being a buffer and almost a BEECH, all that shit. Oh, but the excuse you get for that was, oh, we fight like that. Oh, fuck fights with a motherfucking stranger that you don't even fucking know every fucking time you click on the damn button. I got time for that goddamn kissing and making up shit. I move the fuck on, bounce. Get the fuck out of you. Got time for that. Got time for that energy. I don't have that energy like that. I wouldn't in no way in hell dealt with like that. No, how you present that, what they say, your first impression, it better be your best and stay that impression. Because once you change clothes and change faces and start dancing to a different genre of a beat, fuck up. Got time for that. I'm too grown for that. So I just listen to her, laugh at it. Then, oh, what did that shit say when TSK, she at one pap, right? You just mad because you can't have arguments like this. Where she lost me at, right? That one word in there she used was argument. Who in the hell in their right mind will be mad because they're not sitting up having arguments every day? In other words, a debate every day. No, I don't have no P.O. box. Nope, no P.O. box. Nope. You could just drive by, Shannon, and just drop the cash in the regular mailbox if that's what you want to do. You ain't got to be trying to duck in and duck out. You invited. You invited. You're only 700 miles away. You just drive through and stop and ring the bell. Come on in. You can even open the refrigerator by yourself. You get your own water. You don't need a P.O. box to bring a little, delivery here. Come on through. You're welcome. Come on through. Just come on through. Sit down, have some fun, kick back, drink what you get, or have a glass of wine. Mm-mm. I told you I'm not like that. What's your face? I know. I'm gonna send it to you. I don't have a problem with you. I do not have a problem. Like I said, everybody get that one shot. And I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm in Milwaukee. I am not hiding from nobody. I'm not hiding. But yeah, I'll get that to you. I will get that to you because I want my base. You right. I do. Mm-mm. So, but yeah, that was a message, to TSK because she was like, "Well, I missed the roast," and so I try to make my roast fun, not mean or I'm about to kill you. It just be fun. I'm just that person where I like to laugh at senseless crap, stuff that I know ain't about to make turn $1 into 15 cents or ain't going nowhere in life for me. I don't give. Yeah, so I laugh at it because I know what I do. I know why I do it. It's documented about when I do it. The only thing that is of suspect is how I'm going to do it. Nobody over here, you don't know that part. You don't know that. So, this ain't mine. Now you got me started, TS, because now I got all these quotes in my head. This ain't my life, this y'all life. This ain't my life, this y'all life. Almost 500 freaking R. Kelly talk shows. Oh, this ain't my life. This ain't my life. Then bounce from panel to channel, from panel to channel. But this ain't my life. Nope, this ain't my life. Oh, you people are crazy. All of y'all have some mental issues. I don't know no friends or no family like this around me. I'm the golden child. I'm the special one. God only made one like me. Just me, just me. I'll be like, what in the hell type of fucking shit is you smoking? What is you smoking? That's the first thing though. That'd be the hilarious thing. Like everybody, if you ain't dancing to that beat or snapping your fingers to the tambourine or swinging this way with your hula hoop on, because I said so, you are declared crazy. You have mental issues. You, all of y'all do, all y'all freaking crazy. And that's the nuts and they ride with the nuts and the nuts and the nuts. Y'all, when I be hearing that, especially when I'm chilling at night and I might have to, click it on or whatever, I be noticing how all of a sudden my intake on wine, I'm going faster with it. Normally I just, I'll sip my wine. But when I start hearing that buffale, all of a sudden I look down at my glass, empty as hell. I done chugged a lug that damn wine. Cause I be like, what the fuck? Have you ever done some shit like that? I'd be like, what the hell is she saying? What the hell is she talking about? Why in the hell what matters most to her has to matter most to others? What? Why in the hell? What? Ooh, we don't do that. We don't do that. Yes, I'm the one that said that no, I'd rather live on the fucking moon. And if you can't calculate to understand why I said that, then that's your damn problem, not mine. Ain't none of this type of shit that's going on right here on earth that allows you access and accessible time to speak on and watch is going on up there in the moon, by the moon, around the moon. I'd rather be there than have to sit here most of the time, the rest of my damn life. I'm thinking, and it's just a thought. It was just a thought. Shit. increased the price on it. 'Cause last I checked, that was a couple of years ago. So they might have upped the price because a whole lot of people been traveling up there to the moon. And the more people they get to come up to the moon, the more that they will inflate the goddamn price on it to make more money because people has found interest in it. So now, due to the economy, they can find, oh, we can increase the price. We got more people now, make more money. But she likes to keep saying that shit, all that old ass shit. Bitch, I know I'm stuck here on the goddamn face of the damn earth. I know that I am. But I sure in the hell ain't finna walk my life like, she do, dwelling on the fact of whether if someone is crazy and then conjuring up a conclusion on whether if I like this person or not because I don't give a fuck if you're all crazy. You wanna be crazy? Be crazy. Who cares? It's your damn life. But somehow being crazy affects her. Now, if that ain't the craziest shit I've ever heard in my damn life, now that's some crazy shit. I don't even know if she realizes that shit. Talks about psychological effects. It also will teach you the reverse psychological effects, how to not allow someone who you perpetuate having these psychological issues affect your ass. You want to read that goddamn chapter? 'Cause I have. I have. I know exactly how not to let anyone whom you would assume is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs affect my freaking life. You know how it's affected? Because of the time that is taken out for you to indulge in it and constantly repeat yourself about some shit that you can't do shit about. I understand that. That was in that book. It's in that book. Psychological development. Pick a chapter. I don't give a fuck. It's in one of them motherfucking books. Who gives a fuck? You wouldn't talk my shit. Ooh, I want to sound this way. Ooh, y'all want to go over there? Listen to all the crazy ass people that know what they fucking talk about. You just mad because you can't make an argument like me, like us. Who the fuck wants to put and argue over the same goddamn shit every day? That's some crazy ass shit. But see, that's just my hypothetical opinion about the shit. But what you think is right is what you think is right. And what I think is right is going to be what the hell I think is right. Whether if I lied about it today, tomorrow, yesterday, November, December, February, or neverary, I don't give a fuck. That's the misconception that should be understood based upon how you choose to characterize papoose with a conclusion of I don't give a fuck. Once you reach that damn conclusion, man, you just stop off the goddamn shit. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. I ain't got but one person and a few more behind me to take care of and to understand and get through this whole life cycle that is dangerously like crazy all of a sudden, like it's weird out here. It's weird. But there's also a way just, to get around it, to make your life smooth sailing. It's a way to get around it. And the number one thing is to not worry much about what the next person is doing, how they saying it, insinuating, give you a word to talk about, insinuating, insinuating about somebody else's illnesses. That's one to diagnose every damn thing. Every damn thing. Worrying. Why? Well, I mean, not say that. Yeah. But I remember a whole lot of that. Ooh, like who sits up and steady tells themselves? That's when you know that that's not a work in progress going on anymore. It's just a standstill. It's just a lump on a log. It's just a boulder just stuck right there on the lawn. They just dropped it there and it's just there forever, right? Can't move on, right? I'm just gonna keep yourself. Yourself. That's all you gotta do. Where they get these people from? I don't know, the grocery store. Just give yourself an answer. So that way you can conclude your goddamn questions. Nobody want to like it's the same damn questions every time you come on. Got to understand. I'm sitting here in the video that she posted up, right? The video that she wants everybody to go back down memory lane on, right? It's this like you just said, TSK. It's the same stuff you're hearing today. And I can understand why it's constantly being repeated because, sometimes some people believe that there's healing in the land. I understand that shit. But you have most teachers quit because there is no reason to keep using the same bat on the same freaking people that just does not either choose to follow it, choose to understand it, or just they just threw up their hands in their pocket. Or it could be the teacher. The people realize that. Like I say, most teachers walk out. Sometimes it could be the teacher. Most people don't want to learn from a person who's teaching a particular type of people, a person. Most people have no interest in it. But you don't just constantly sit there and steady beat the same bat across the same people's head because you want them to understand. I'm going to make you understand. When it may not be them who is having lack of understanding. It just could be annoyance. It could be a foul play on the left field. Or it can be that whole mathematical problem of how time changes in that capsule. That first impression should have been your last perception. So what people had already perceived at face value, as time moved on, it became value over the face. Things changed. The dance had changed. Different record on the player. They put a different record on. The face definitely changed. The tone changed. The attitude changed. The words changed. It was like it stepped into a time capsule. A whole new oracle came out. Yeah, people didn't know. Well, who was this over here that is now that over there? They didn't understand. So, good night, sweetheart. So, yeah. But then the blame is pointed at the people. It's the people because y'all don't grasp it because this is what you were learned. This is what you were taught. But the message was taught. Why did they not learn it? Why are they not continuing to learn it? Where did the mistake come in at? It was that time capsule. That's what it was. It was that time capsule. Stepped into that time machine. Pushed that damn button. Came out. It was Urkel. Urkel got involved with Rapunzel. I seen the photo because she let down her hair. And man, all hell broke loose. People don't know if 1 minute this shit is Spanish or if it's Ong Bak. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what this shit is. This shit funny as hell. I ain't cracking up. But the only conception that they can get, or the understanding that they had chose, or she chose to put out here is, oh, you just a what? Oh, you like one of those, like how they place them in the egg carton as they come down. Well, like what? I used to yeah. Man, I done had so much fun on this shit. It's crazy. This shit crazy. Yeah. Now the episode, the series or whatever y'all want to call it, has moved on. The panel from the other night, I was listening to Drunken Larry, who could barely get in for some reason. He have his little say so up there, here, there, right. Right now, he's doing, what he feels that he has the need to desire to do, or maybe God's spoken to him. I don't know. Well, there's a jack in every deck of cards. There's jack. Jack of heart, jack of diamond, jack of spade, jack of club. I don't know if he's leaving it up to the people to, figure out which jack he is, or how remorseful he may be or want to be, and at the same time, taken down or springing out his truth about that thing with the Clary guy, right? Must be, Shannon, must be. But yeah, he not too happy, and and you can hear him because he's speaking loudly and clearly, right? You can definitely hear him. I don't know if he have any understanding about when the damage is done. The damage is done, and sometimes the spoiled milk that you choose to cry about is only because of self-infliction. Like, this is something you did this shit to yourself, man. Like, he did this to himself. However, the separation part of that self-inflicted wound that he's feeling, and he's, I believe, said it, and and so many words that he's feeling, is because he thought that he had met a friend. He let this person in his home, and this person laid on his couch. Oh, he's definitely feeling that wound. He tried to bandage it up and all of that stuff. But he say, oh, there's a whole lot, that people just don't know. But he's also torn where, there's not where he would lay an ace on the table, not the ace of spades, to recant, statements or whatever that would definitely help Mr. Kelly, right? Nope, he wouldn't do that. Because right now he's looking for the self. He's looking at it as self, he still sees that there's some things that Mr. Kelly should be sitting in prison for. But he sees a whole lot of things now that, maybe this wasn't done the right way. Like you say, sometimes you jump into the fire, not knowing how high the flames would get to make things hotter before it's too late to pull your hand from up out of it, and then you get burned as well. But he's got a dilemma that he's gonna deal with, but I think that he's just looking to get back at who harmed him, or who he felt harmed him. His diagnostic is telling him that this his ex-friend, buddy old pal, lied to him, did some harm to him, had him engaging in some things and saying some things based upon some things, and to find out that it was all, a bunch of hogwash. But see, all that also came from Drunken Larry having this egotistical behavior of taking down another man. He's dead set interested on taking down this other man based off of old ass stories. Oh, this and oh, that. He's the one that helped stress that his truth about, he got all the girls, and I got the bus drivers, and I got this. And when you really think about it, you look at this whole picture, nothing that he's saying out loud. He mentioned one time on how Angelo had a gun to his head. He mentioned not one time that Angelo had him tied up and put a gun to his head. Had he had a little bit of that in his story, I'd have been like, man, no, say it ain't so. See, because that man ain't made him do something that he didn't want to do. He made a choice to want to do it no matter how the gameplay ended up. He never mentioned that Angelo Clary put a gun to his head. He didn't to be impaired, not high. Well, he had his few beers. I watched him slam them cans on the table all the time at night when I was sitting up watching. Had he to mention that he was in distress, instead of just being, oh, I was taken advantage of, that's not a valid enough excuse as a grown-ass man. Not the way they out here saying how they teach their queens to rise, do shit like that. That wasn't enough, man. That's not valid enough. Not valid enough in the court of law. If the man put a gun to your head and tie you up, make you say these things, make you do these things, Nope. But I believed him. I believed him. Less conscious. Less conscious. I always say, if you, like what most people say out here, the spiritual people, had you believed in God, you'd have felt the spirit. Tell you, Might want to bag up off of this one here. Earlier. Yeah, he was getting down on the beers though. I used to laugh my stomach. Those are those silent messages. We just, susceptible and very easily to ignore those. We like to ignore those. You have to know why is he sitting in there slamming them beers one after another like that, and then move from the beers to the cokes. That was that internal nervous system. That was that internal gut. That was all that shit was working up in you. And who sends those to make it work? The spirit. It was intertwining. They was drinking and drinking. All I was hearing was another Coke. He was. Those are all signs. You just gotta pay attention to them and know. Take a step back and ask yourself, why am I getting this? Why the hell am I drinking? I done had 3 more beers than I usually would have. That's not, why? Then you start writing it down. Everything would have came out clear to you, pretty much. Sometimes you can't just cook up your own recipe without going to school to know what you're mixing. All them damn ingredients you putting up in there. Some of them don't go in there. Food gonna come out nasty. Nasty as fuck. Some of them just don't go up in there. Not at all. Gotta be careful about them seasons, man. Yeah, half of them give your ass diabetes. You don't watch it. Hmm. I still think that most fattening is in the season. Just stick to a little salt and pepper. You know, just a little salt and pepper. When you ready to, make your little gourmet meals, go ahead and put your little celery season and all that. Whatever the fuck. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, it's been one goddamn roller coaster ride. Very interesting. Very interesting ride out here. But at the end of the day, he does all of his talking and stuff, and he knows that the only thing that he can do is just write a story about it because the decision has already been made and submit if he chooses whatever his story that he can tell or whatever on over there to Jennifer Bonjean and let her look into it and see what's going on with it, and maybe she can, add some clauses or something, up in her appeal of writing and things like that. Even though when he seen his name and stuff up in there, that's when he probably should have took the turn then instead of fighting back against her. Said no, those parents had played part of, you know, of things, and I know this for a fact, and I have this information. That boy said, nope, he had it. He know the bus driver, he know this bird. No, I got them all. Talk to all the girls. This is that. A whole bunch of shit was violated. If, but I know it's irrelevant to the paperwork. All that damn shit. Let it all played out. It'd have been relevant in that goddamn paperwork had it been able to be played all the way out. I usually catch me a movie before I go to bed. By tomorrow, I'm out this door. Time I gotta leave out of here tomorrow. I gotta leave out at 7:30 tomorrow. So my moms are coming up to they'll be here tomorrow. And Lord, they'll be here, Shannon, for about 2 days. I got to, man. But I'm off for work until Tuesday. So I get off work tomorrow early, about 4:30. So they might be here before I get off. I don't know. She called me happy today, though, Shannon, because, they got hit with the flood, too. So she was like, you know what happened? I was like, dang, Mom, you sound a little different today. I know you ain't getting, giving up no nookie because y'all old. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all over there like Archie and Eda. So I said, well, I know it. And she's like, oh, you stop talking like that. I'm like, stop talking like what? All I said was, I know you ain't doing nothing. You ain't sexing no more. So what else is you happy about? What you got happy for? You don't play the lottery like that. So what else is? I don't expect to ever get a few $1 million in you, but I don't know about that. Also, they had did their the basement had flooded. My mom and them had the water up to like the thighs, the kneecap thighs, but got in the basement, and they've been and they've been puzzled about that because their basement is sealed, right? So they've been dealing with FEMA for about 2 months or so, right? So FEMA sent us $7,000, and I was like, well, that's good, Mom. I guess that is something to be happy. So send me 100, Mom. Send me 100. You know, she told me, Shannon. She was like, I got another phone call. I got to call you back. She blew me. She blew me off, Shannon. My mama blew me off. So I was like, okay. I mean, like, she really, like, hung up right behind that shit, too, right? She's like, I'll talk to you later. I got another phone call. Soon as I said, send me 100. But see, that's the brown skinned people for you, boy. Well, we get goes quick as hell, right? So, and we also quick to ask for it, right? We quick to run from it, and we quick to ask for it, right? So, my mama tried to call me back. It was later on, about maybe 2 hours later. Yeah, I just let the phone ring, Shannon. You going to voicemail. That's where you going. Since you ain't going to hook me up with that $100. Envy. I'm envious as fuck. I'm envious. I'm petty as hell, Shannon. I'm petty as hell. I ain't lying. Shannon, I sent baby sister to the voicemail. Now, don't you ever tell her that if you ever meet her like that, you know. This just between you and I. Don't you ever, ever, ever tell my mama our story. Because that between you and I, we're going to have to take that to our grave. But I sure did. And you know what she did? I bet her ass left a long voicemail that I ain't gonna never check. I don't check voicemails. Not since we have text messages. What the hell you leaving the voicemail for? You didn't call the damn number. You obviously got something to say to me, so just type the shit. Or you can voice type it. I don't check voicemails. None. Nope. Now I take that back because I'll be lying. If it's coming from the doctor's office or some type of business call or something like that, and I'm looking at the number, but I can't, okay, leave me a voicemail. Then I'll go in and check those. But, however, if I go into my voicemail, like, and as you have 22 messages, right? The only one that I'm looking for is the one that then came from the damn doctor's office or some other business. Anybody else's, what number do you press, Shannon? Because I be pressing 7 like a motherfucker. Delete, delete, delete. Skip is number 9, right? What's 9 is delete? 5 is skip, delete, delete. I want to hear that shit. You should have messaged me. You should, if it was if you want me, you should have messaged me. I am not going to go and listen to that. You have one message. So and so, so and so, so and so, so and so. Can you call me to so and so, so and so? Would you like to press 7 for replay, 9 for delete? I ain't trying to sit on the phone with another goddamn bitch telling me to press 5, 3, 7, and 9. I just don't do it. You're gonna have to go and text it to me. I'll get it right away. I'll peep down at my watch or whatever is right there. But leave a voicemail. Shit, that shit's sitting there till that box get full. You have 40 new messages. My mama don't have social media. My mom, Shannon, my mom can barely find Pandora on her phone. My mama and them don't do social media. Hey, Shannon, Shannon, did some crazy shit, right? Let me tell you this, right? For them to not do social media, Shannon, or why is my phone at this damn thing ain't charged right? But my phone about to die. And it's plugged up. I don't know why I think this cord is just some shit, right? Shannon, answer me this, right? They don't, they not into phones and stuff like that, right? We don't do that. They be saying all this shit. So when I go to their house, Shannon, why both of them done power, both of them done power their phones off? What the fuck is y'all hide? He done powered off of his, hers off, and mama's down in her purse. He is somewhere hidden in the kitchen. I'm like, this is some suspicious shit here. Cause if y'all ain't doing nothing and you ain't doing and it ain't like that and you ain't on this, why y'all just ain't just laid your phones out on the kitchen? Just lay your phones right there. Nope, Shannon. They power them bitches down. Mama, I'm just saving them. Ain't no need to letting it run and run the battery down. I'd be like, no, who you telling that lie to? It's shattered. So then I'd be like, Mr. Baby Sister, why's your phone off? Because I'm about to go to bed and I don't be needing no calls after 5. Wow, who used to be calling you after 5? Who these people, Hoppo? Who these people? Y'all some live I be trying not to get in that shit right now. When I go to my mom, I be sitting on the sectional, right? I look at him. I gotta look at him. He about 10 feet away on the other end of the sectional. She all the way over here. And I be messing with him, Shannon. I'm like, why y'all got all this space in between y'all? Ain't nobody here but you and him. Why is all this space between y'all? Why y'all not cuddled up in the middle or laid out on this couch? Why y'all sitting up here like y'all 110 years old? Why? I don't understand that. Now, either is you loving each other or you ain't. I don't know about you, Shannon, but do you go to your parents' house and ain't you like they ain't showing like where's oh my phone is seriously about to die on you, Shannon. Hold on. I don't even know what my power cord is. Nope. I didn't even lost my damn. Oh, yeah, I lost my supercharger power cord, so this phone is about to die. And there